it's our last full day in Rome, so today we're going to the Vatican City this morning, and we've got tickets to the Vatican museums, so we're going to go there, and then later on this afternoon we've got tickets to go inside the Colosseum, so we're going to be making our way from the Vatican over to the Colosseum.
And we'll show you what we get up to.
Museum. Bit overstimulating, but busy getting here. There's huge crowds everywhere.
It's probably one of the most popular places we've been for tourism.
It's the busiest museum I've ever seen.
I mean, it's like, obviously Vatican's quite iconic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Obviously there's lots of people with faith that come here.
I think as well that once you get out of the initial entry into the museums, you can kind of like space out a little bit, and it's a bit less busy. You just got to obviously watch out for the tour groups, because there is a lot of them.
Definitely book tickets though.
Yeah.
If you don't book tickets for basically anything in the Vatican, you'll be waiting for hours to come in for tickets.
Yeah, just do that before you come in here. But there's a lot to see, so we're going to slowly make our way around now, and we will show you all the stuff we get up to. Just left the Vatican Museum now. We're literally in a little cafe that's literally right across the road, just having 5 minutes to sit down.
Didn't really get to sit for there.
Thoughts on the Vatican? It's probably one of the most interesting museums you could probably ever go to, in terms of it being in the Vatican City.
And one of the biggest.
Yeah, we did go in Sistine Chapel, but there's strict rules not to film at all in there, so we didn't get any footage.
I think that was just amazing to see, like, such famous artwork, and obviously finally seeing it in person. It was really cool.
The murals are amazing, all of them.
But then, like, walking through the whole Vatican, because what we didn't realise is how much of a walk it is to the Sistine Chapel, and the walk they make you go on to get even into the room of the Sistine.
Yeah, it's very structured.
Yeah, but every room is, thank you. Every room is like intricately
sectioned out
and like designed and painted and beautiful. So we left the Colosseum. We thought we'd stop and get a quick bite to eat before we did the Roman Forum. Yeah, we actually haven't had that much to eat today, so I think
Yeah. So
the heat of walking.
Running a bit low.
We're running low, yeah.
So we went to Mizio's, which is like a hole-in-the-wall store that sells focaccia sandwiches, and it's quite popular online. So we got the Parma ham and mozzarella, buffalo mozzarella focaccia sandwich.
Yeah.
And it was really good.
I enjoyed it.
Tasty, flavorful, good price as well. I'd probably go like 9 out of 10. Good focaccia sandwich. I think there's 2 of them as well, centred around Rome. There might be more. I know there's definitely one here and one a little bit further, closer towards like the Pantheon.
It just tasted really fresh, I would say, like all the ingredients. It was really nice, and the guy made them there and then.
Yeah,
so they weren't like sitting out.
So yeah, recommend if you're coming here. So we've demolished the sandwich. We're just sitting here, having 5 minutes in the shade, and then we're going to head over to the Roman Forum. Sat in the kind of cafe area now of the Roman Forum. We just thought we'd give like a recap and like our thoughts on the Colosseum. I thought it was really good. It was a bit more spaced out than the Vatican, which is a bit more like breathable. It's absolutely huge. It doesn't, videos I think and pictures don't put into words how big it is. It's a very magnificent structure, and it's so interesting to think of how many thousands of years old it is, and all the history
that happened in it.
Yeah,
and seeing the arena was cool.
Yeah, there were a few extra bits, so we got the standard ticket that gave access to the first and second floor. You can go underground, there's a certain part of it, but you have to pay extra for that on top of your original ticket price. So we just did the standard thing, like with the first and second floors. There are some exhibits, and like there's like ancient urns and different artifacts and things like that on both floors. Probably not as much to do there as the Vatican, would you say?
No, I think just seeing the structure in itself is the whole point of why you would go. So you probably, I think, an hour to an hour and a half, maybe, if you had like the standard ticket, that's probably all you kind of need there.
Yeah, but also very accessible as well from public transport. There's a metro station right next to the Colosseum that we took to get there from the Vatican. So we just had to get onto the stop and then switch over at the main terminal of Rome, and then brought straight to the Colosseum. So
and I don't know if we said this in the last one, but the public transport is really good. Like the trains, there's always multiple trains.
And buses.
And they've got a really good route system as well. So
yeah, we've used it for the last 2 days now, and it's definitely been worth it. So we've left the Roman Forum, and we are now at, I think it's called the Altar of the Fatherland. It's quite a good thing to do, because pretty much all of it is free to enter, and you can go right up to the top where those pillars are behind us, and there's some good shots of the city. It's also supposed to be very good at sunset as well, because of the way that the colours kind of bounce off the white marble.
Yeah, so we definitely recommend it. It is one of those things where you kind of come and see it. There's not much to do on it apart from climb up to the top and take pictures. But it's just really spectacular, the whole. I don't know how far this dates back actually.
I'm not sure.
If it's as old as some of the other.
We will see when it was. We will see when it was built, and we will put it in by here.
Yeah.
But much like a lot of the structures in Rome, and a lot of the architecture, it is very, very beautiful and a sight to behold. So after the altar of the Fatherland, which we would have shown you, we decided to walk somewhere for our last dinner, very sadly in Rome, but very luckily it was probably one of the best dinners we've had. we wanted to go somewhere again that did a variety of seafood, so it was about 10 minutes away from the altar. We got the mussels to start, which were very nice, tasted very fresh. There was a nice sauce and mixed with the tomatoes. And then for a main, I got a pizza with mushrooms, tomatoes, anchovies, artichokes. I think that was about it. It was really good. Pizza was very soft, cooked really well, much like a lot of the pasta dishes as well. I think the way that they cook it fresh and the dough mixture, it just hits. It's just, can't get anywhere better. I give it a 8.5 out of 10 off both the dishes. Very good experience.
So from the place that we went for food, I got the seafood pasta again, because I went off that path last night and regretted it. So I wanted to have our last dinner. I wanted pasta and have seafood, and yeah, it didn't disappoint. I actually preferred it over the first night. The pasta's always good in Rome. Like, as long as you're kind of outside a touristy crap place, the pasta's really good. The seafood tasted really fresh. They give you a really good portion of seafood. They obviously had really fresh seafood as well, because they had like all in the window display. There was all the fish. You could have got lobster on it. I chose not to. But yeah, overall it was definitely a 9 out of 10. It was amazing. I'm going to be sad that we won't be able to have it again. So after dinner, we didn't want to get dessert there because we wanted to have gelato again for the last night and just try somewhere else. Try another place, just so we were capitalising on all the great food here in Rome. And we wanted gelato again. So Carl found this place called Gelati's, which is kind of like an ice cream parlour, really. It's beautiful on the inside. So I got coffee and black cherry, like a sundae. There's loads of different things you can get, but we got gelato. And again, doesn't disappoint, really smooth. They're really friendly here as well. So I give it a 10 out of 10 again. Really good gelato.
So that is officially the end of our Rome trip. We've got a very early flight tomorrow morning. We just made our way back now from the gelato place in the centre.
Yeah, so we quite literally had 72 hours in Rome. Really enjoyed our time here. There's a lot to do. In the sense, there's a lot to do that you could just fit it into like 3-4 days. I don't think you need a massive amount of time just specifically in Rome. But there's a lot to do to fill those days.
There's something quite tranquil about Italian culture and like the food and the atmosphere, like walking through like the city and seeing like nice little cafes and restaurants. There's just something really enjoyable about that we find, evidently, because we've been to Italy 3 years on the bounce now. So
it was lovely. Everything's very beautiful. All the architecture, it's amazing how old some of it is.
Yeah,
would highly recommend.
I think seeing our first wonder of the world as well is probably up there for us, and we've officially started that now, so now we have to finish it. We must do the other 6 at some point in time.
At some point. That was it for the second part of our Rome videos. We really hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next ones.